Are you decent? All right. So, are you feeling like do you feel like you have enough privacy? Are you okay?
Sure.
All right. So first off, I'm just going to take a look at you and make sure that you're symmetrical. There's no asymmetry, and that you're breathing well, which you look good. And then I'm just going to start to palpate here. And can you take a deep breath in? All right. Breathe out. Just want to make sure that your breathing is equal. We don't have any issues there. And then I'm just going to take a listen to you. I'm going to take a listen to your lungs first. So I'm going to use a diaphragm. Take a deep breath in. And blow out. Ready? Ready? I'm going to go under here. Okay. Alright, I'm going to listen a little bit higher because actually the top of your nose are up here. Your lungs. So breathe in first. And out. One more time. Alright. So now I'm going to, so your lung sounds good. No wheezes, no rhonchi, no abnormal breathing patterns, no anything like that. So now I'm going to take a look at your pericardium and make sure we don't see any like thrills or anything abnormal about that. Thank you for leaning back. And then I'm just going to take my palms of my hands and kind of place them in there to make sure I don't feel any thrills or heaves or anything like that. And I do not. Okay? And then I'm just going to take a listen to your heart sounds. So we're going to start here, come on down. So we're going to find the second intercostal space, just probably right up. Hold on, let's go down here. Alright. I'm going to take a listen. You just breathe normal. Alright. Listen to your second intercostal space here. Then we're going to go down to your third. And fourth. And fifth. Now, how hungry are you? Alright. So, prior to that, actually, I forgot a step. We would feel for your point of maximum impulse, or your PMI, which should be second, third, fourth, should be up in the fifth intercostal space. Yep. Perfect. And if I could not, I would just have you kind of lay on your left side. So lay down on your left side for me. And then I would just palpate because that will move your heart a little bit closer to the left side of your chest. So anyway, we're going to have you sit back up. Alright. So then I'm going to also listen to your heart sounds using the bell. So we're going to go back to your second intercostal space. Third. Fourth. And fifth. Point of maximum impulse. Alright. Okay. So now while I'm here, I'm actually going to take a look at your carotids. So I'm just going to have you turn your head kind of to the side. Turn it like this. Yeah. Now I want to make sure I don't see any pulsations or anything. How about to your other side? Alright, so good. No JVD, no issues there. So I'm going to also palpate your carotids. So we do one at a time. Alright, and then other to the other side. Alright. And now I'm going to take a listen with my stethoscope. And I'm going to have you take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And just hold it. Alright. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And hold it. Alright. Alright, so no major pulsations, no nothing to be concerned about there. Alright, so now I'm going to take a look at your posterior back. So if you could sit forward for me. Scoot your butt towards the edge there and sit up straight. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to just take a look here and just inspect to make sure that your breathing pattern is still regular, that there's no abnormalities, nothing that's asymmetrical. Then I'm going to put my hands here while you breathe just to make sure your breathing is equal. So we should be about T10. Okay, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Alright, so chest expansion is even. And so now I'm going to test tactile fremitus. So basically all I'm going to need for you to do is say 99. Okay.
99.
Again.
99.
Again.
99.
Again.
99.
Again.
99.
Okay. Alright, and then now I'm going to percuss. So I'm about to just take percussion on your back here. Alright, so everything sounds as it should be. And then now I'm going to take a listen. I'm going to auscultate your lung sounds again. So deep breath in and out. We're going to do this in a ladder-like fashion. One more time. Alright, okay, good. Alright, now I'm going to assess you and make sure you do not have any swelling. So sit up straight for me. I'm going to pretty much assess you, make sure you don't have any abnormal edema. I'm going to palpate your arms and your legs. I'm going to have you stretch your legs out for me. So I'm going to just make sure you don't have any edema up in here. Same thing with these ones. Make sure you don't have any edema. Okay, now I'm going to palpate your pulses. So we're going to start with your brachial pulses. So I'm going to palpate both of your brachials. Okay. Then I'm going to come down and palpate your radials. Alright. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to palpate your posterior tibials. Posterior tibialis. Bend your knees up a little bit for me. Okay. Alright. No, these are your popliteals, excuse me. And then your posterior tibs. Okay. And then I'm just going to palpate your dorsalis pedis pulses. Okay, cool. And I feel no edema. They're definitely palpable, I would say. And they're normal, about a +2. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that, for your vasculature. Now I'm going to have you, we're going to do your abdominal. So if you could lay down for me. Alright. So, first things